What if I told you that your body already has a built-in cancer defense system waiting to be activated? What if the food you eat could shift the odds so dramatically that cancer cells would struggle to survive inside you? Today, we're going to reveal 12 scientifically proven foods that top doctors, oncologists, and nutrition scientists agree are among the strongest for reducing cancer risk, slowing tumor growth, and strengthening your immune system. This isn't theory, this is biology, proven in labs, population studies, and decades of research. By the end of this video, you'll know not just what to eat, but why it works at the deepest level of human metabolism. Cancer doesn't appear out of nowhere. It grows in environments where cells are chronically inflamed, stressed, or fueled by the wrong nutrients. As the renowned neuroscientist and cancer researcher Dr. David Servan-Schreiber explained, cancer thrives on inflammation and fuels like excess sugar and processed fats. Protective foods interrupt these fuels and literally change the terrain of your body, so cancer cells struggle to survive. Science agrees on three key truths. First, cancer cells use sugar and insulin signals to grow. Otto Warburg documented nearly a century ago that cancer cells consume glucose far more than normal cells, meaning that reducing sugar and improving insulin control starves them at a metabolic level. Second, chronic inflammation feeds cancer growth. Inflammation creates chemical signals that tell cells to divide faster, and uncontrolled division is how cancer progresses. Third, antioxidants protect DNA and reduce the risk of mutation, neutralizing free radicals before they can damage cells. The first group of foods includes broccoli and other cruciferous vegetables like cauliflower and kale. These vegetables contain sulforaphane, a molecule shown in research to halt cancer cell growth and activate cancer-killing enzymes. Harvard studies correlate high intake of cruciferous vegetables with a lower risk of lung, stomach, and colorectal cancers. Berries such as blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries are packed with ellagic acid and anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce DNA damage and inflammation. High consumption of berries has been linked to lower rates of esophageal and colorectal cancers. Leafy greens like spinach, Swiss chard, and lettuce are rich in folate, vitamin A, vitamin C, and phytonutrients. Folate is essential for proper DNA replication, reducing the risk of mutations that could lead to cancer, and multiple cohort studies confirm that regular consumption of leafy greens lowers overall cancer risk. Turmeric, a golden spice used worldwide, contains curcumin, a potent anti-inflammatory and anti-proliferative compound. Research shows that curcumin slows tumor growth and enhances the effects of chemotherapy. Pairing it with black pepper increases absorption dramatically, making it even more effective. Garlic and onions contain organosulfur compounds that activate detoxification enzymes. Large population studies demonstrate significant reductions in stomach, prostate, and colorectal cancer risks for those who regularly consume garlic, especially when it's crushed and exposed to air for a few minutes to maximize its protective compounds. Tomatoes, rich in lycopene, are strongly linked to reduced prostate cancer risk. Interestingly, cooking tomatoes increases lycopene availability, so sauces and cooked dishes are particularly beneficial. Green tea contains EGCG, a catechin that inhibits cancer cell growth. Regular green tea drinkers consistently show lower incidences of breast, colon, and liver cancers. Beans and lentils provide fiber that binds potential carcinogens in the digestive tract, reducing exposure and lowering colorectal cancer rates. Walnuts and almonds supply healthy fats and polyphenols. Walnuts, in particular, are rich in omega-3s and elagitannins, which reduce inflammation and are linked to lower rates of pancreatic, breast, and prostate cancers. Crucifer sprouts, such as alfalfa and broccoli sprouts, have even higher sulforaphane concentrations than mature vegetables, activating detox pathways and protecting DNA. Mushrooms like shiitake, maitake, and reishi contain beta-glucans, compounds that enhance immune cell activity against tumors, strengthening the body's natural defenses. Citrus fruits, including oranges, grapefruits, and lemons, provide vitamin C and flavonoids that neutralize free radicals, and large studies associate daily citrus intake with lower stomach and esophageal cancer risks. The science behind these foods is profound. They reduce insulin spikes and metabolic stress, quiet chronic inflammation, and activate immune protection, creating an internal environment where cancer cells struggle to survive. This is supported by decades of research and is the foundation of modern oncology nutrition. Structuring your daily meals to include these foods consistently can maximize protection. Starting the day with oatmeal, berries, and walnuts, accompanied by green tea, having a lunch of leafy greens with tomatoes, citrus slices, and lentils, and finishing dinner with broccoli, turmeric-seasoned protein, and mushrooms ensures a steady intake of cancer-fighting compounds. Snacks like fresh fruit and almonds add extra protective nutrients throughout the day. Experts agree on the power of these foods. The World Cancer Research Fund recommends plant-forward diets for cancer prevention. The American Institute for Cancer Research emphasizes fiber, phytonutrients, and limited processed foods. Dr. Michael Greger highlights cruciferous vegetables, berries, and legumes as among the most protective foods based on epidemiological evidence. But diet alone isn't enough. Sleep, movement, and lifestyle choices amplify or undermine these foods' protective effects. Poor sleep increases inflammation and insulin resistance, while regular physical activity improves immune function and insulin sensitivity. Avoiding tobacco and limiting alcohol is critical, as alcohol and smoking significantly increase cancer risk. These lifestyle factors work synergistically with the foods you eat, forming a powerful network of cancer protection. Cancer doesn't strike randomly. It emerges when your internal environment allows abnormal cells to survive and grow. By choosing the right foods, you can change that environment. This isn't hype. It's biochemistry you can feel, measure, and influence. Imagine replacing the fuel that feeds disease with food that fuels protection. That's the power of these 12 foods. You may not control every risk factor, but you do control what goes on your plate. That control is enough to shift the odds in favor of life, health, and longevity. Every meal is a chance to empower your body to defend itself. Every choice is a small but meaningful step toward reducing your cancer risk. By consistently including these foods, you create a body environment that cancer struggles to thrive in, protecting your cells and supporting your immune system. This is the kind of preventive, evidence-backed nutrition that transforms health, not overnight but steadily over time, giving you real control over your well-being.